from time to time, we like to give you an idea of like what we are drinking on the regular, and today is one of those lists.
So we're going to give you 12 bottles that we've been drinking on a lot here lately.
Yeah. Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we're going to talk about what we're drinking right now.
Yeah, so definitely don't want to call this daily drinkers.
Yeah.
Because
it's not daily.
I get yelled at. Yeah. But it's just honestly just some stuff that I feel like, for me and you, we've been drinking on a lot lately for different reasons. Honestly, I'm looking at mine and I'm like, all of this pretty much has to surround like cigars in some way, shape, or form. Like I'm trying to find good pairings with cigars. And then also, well, I'll go a little bit more into the last one. But yeah, it's, I feel like I have a pretty unique kind of thing. I would say, mostly small distilleries, I would say I'm drinking out of more.
Yeah, not mine. Mine are all big boys, except for one. Actually, two, I guess. 2 out of the 6 are what I wouldn't consider. Oh, before we proceed, hit the like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, do your part so we can do our part.
Man, that kind of smooth transition there. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make my boy happy over there.
Make me happy.
All right, first one up for me. Green River Foolproof. Man, I was at a bar today.
I was too.
I was at a bar today.
This was my first drink of the day.
And this out-of-towner was like, hey, I need a good bottle that I can take to my friend that is going to be like Buffalo Trace, that doesn't like Buffalo Trace. I said, okay, what else do you need? He's like, I need something that's going to impress him. Bam. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know how many states have this right now. I think we should because we had the promotional stuff, and I don't remember.
It just dropped on the stores, I think Monday.
Something like that.
I was at one of the stores I go to, and they said they got 10 cases in, and they're down to 3.
Yeah. This stuff, guys, this is like, what, $50?
$50. Actually, at Liquor Barn, saw it today at Liquor Barn, $44.
Ooh.
$44.99. So it's $5 cheaper.
Competitive pricing locally.
It's $5 cheaper.
I'm telling you guys, it's awesome. It is.
It really is.
It's like I think it's like 117.3. It doesn't drink like that, and it's
good.
I'm very impressed with what Green River is doing.
When it gets to your area, you should buy it. It'll be the best $50 foolproof that you
honestly,
drink.
I was having this conversation with somebody else the other day. It's like, would you rather have the Evan Williams? I said, I don't need you to finish this.
Yeah.
And he was saying single barrel because it's around the same price now. I'm like, it's this. It's not even close.
Yeah, it's not.
So,
again, Evan Williams single barrel was good at $27. Great at $27. At $52, it's just Evan Williams single barrel.
And it can't do well for us in the blind to save its life.
That is
that old Granddad 114.
All right, so this is my Russell's single barrel select. This is the Staying Alive.
This is good.
It's really good. It's
stupid good.
It's almost 12 year. I believe it's close to.
Yeah, it's just shy of 12 years old.
Yeah, just shy of 12 years old. This came out a couple of years ago, and it's just such a good bottle. I go through periods of drinking it and not drinking it because I just don't want to get rid of it. It's like my Heaven Hill 15. I don't drink it all the time, but it has hit my regular stage right now, and so that's the first on my list. I love that, and apparently Zach is going to take a hit of it too. He doesn't hit my bourbons very often, so when he does, I feel almost honored to let him
have a few of these, but I've drank through a few of them. So, because here's the cool thing about Silver Dollar. So they put this out, and they had 2 Russell's picks. Both of them were good. That one's a special one.
Yeah, this one was a special one.
Honestly,
as a matter of fact, when I went, because I went a different time than you, and you said, make sure you get this one.
Yes. I was like, look, there's 2 of them. Try both of them. Because I think was one like close to 12 and one was close to 11 or 10 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, this might be the best last Russell single barrel pick that's out there.
Well, they're not that old anymore.
They're not that old, and they don't have the same kind of characteristics.
Yeah.
And what's hilarious is I was just talking to our buddy Ron.
Yeah.
about this today, and I'm like, I think that's the last best one, and I think it is.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Ooh, that one's good too.
This has kind of been one of my fun little favorite bottles to take around to bottle shares whenever we've been getting together with the guys between now and Derby and whatever else we've been doing. This is Pappy American Light Whiskey. This is 15 years old, 128.4 proof. This thing smacks. Like, this is so good.
And since he drank mine, I'm going to drink his.
What's it? Like, here's what I would tell you. I have a couple friends who are not light whiskey fans at all. And I totally get it. I like light whiskey, but I understand not liking it. And honestly, I think my buddy Scott is the person who likes it the least. And whenever I let him try it, he was like, that's pretty good. Now, I didn't let him know what he was trying, but like this thing, everybody who I've shared this with, everybody said like thoroughly impressed with it.
You know, what's funny is I have an unopened bottle of this, and I took it on my golf trip with me last weekend, and no one opened it.
What else? What also did you take with you?
I had a E.H. Taylor single barrel. I had a Redwood Empire rye, and I had a couple other things I can't remember exactly.
So basically, the best bottle didn't get open.
Yeah. Which I wasn't sad about. I mean, I was willing to let people drink it, but nobody seemed to want to touch it.
This thing is really good. I don't want to say it's easy to find. It's not super difficult to find.
No.
I would just tell you guys this. I know it's a little pricey for Penelope. Get one.
It's 120 something bucks, right? Yeah. All right, my next one is I've actually been drinking on this barrel.
I was wondering where that bottle went.
35. Yeah, I took that.
I was wondering where that. I was literally looking for this one.
Oh, so sorry. It's at my house being drank. All right, here's the deal. I'll switch you the Green River for this one for a while.
Yeah, I'm good.
Dang it! I want the Green River at my house for a little bit.
We need it for content purposes.
Oh, you need it for content purposes? This one?
No, the Green River.
Oh, okay. But anyway, you all know the releases of barrel from like 33 to 35 we really love. They do have a new one coming out, 36. So it should be interesting. We'll see how that one is as well. But these have all been really, really good. So hoping that the next one is too. And that's why I've been drinking on it.
All right, next one. Went back to drinking some Old Forester single barrels. For whatever reason, I kind of got on this low proof, 100 proof kick for a while. This one I opened up here recently just because I had a friend of mine, Ethan, he hadn't tried one. I don't think he had tried one of the 100 proof MTSs because this is back when Jackie was doing them.
Yeah.
And love Old Forester. They were just, some of these picks were just super special. Yeah. Not saying what they're doing now isn't. I'm just saying what Jackie was putting out there was amazing.
Yeah.
And this is just a prime example of one of these just, again, taking these to bottle sharers or letting people try some of this. Like, man, I didn't know how good some of these were.
And it's just because no one, like, when you see these, you just, we've talked about it. I don't have to keep saying it, but you just don't ever see the black label. You always see the blue label. Matter of fact, I saw a blue label today and I was like, I don't really want that. I want the black label.
Yeah. Anyways, don't sleep on these. Occasionally you'll see these MTSs up every once in a while. Don't sleep on them. Trade for them if you can.
Yep. All right. My next one. Oh, this is now it doesn't look like I've been drinking much out of this because I take very small drinks of this because this is my favorite.
I see what you did here.
This is my Elijah Craig C920, which thank you. I can't even remember who
was that
this.
Part of your Tennessee? No.
I remember. This was. I can't remember who it was. If you please put in the comments. It's been a year and a half since you did that.
Dog.
But the C920 was my favorite. It might be second to the 923, but I still haven't gotten a 923. So
I think they're gone.
Yeah, I could never find one. Every time I went to get one or heard it was at a store, when I got there, it was gone. It was mostly because it was a hitter. This was a hitter too, and but I was lucky enough to get my hands on it, and so I'd take little micro pours out of this because this is another one on my list of things that I don't want to run out of too soon because I drank the first bottle of it I had way too fast.
2019, 18 was a heck of a run for a Elijah Craig.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, the C batches were all monsters. Mostly A batches were really, really good or monsters. B batches were B batches. Like, they're just the redhead stepchild of Elijah Craig.
Yeah.
All right, 48. Kelvin Collaboration 6.
Can I take that home with me?
Yeah, you can totally take this one home because I just realized I grabbed the Shelby Orbit.
Oh, I don't want that one.
I don't want that one either. But for video purposes, we'll just pretend this is the Kelvin collection because
when you see the B-roll, it will be the Kelvin collection.
I thought I had that down. Oh, I bet you I left it. I probably left it outside where I've been. Anyways, so I've been getting into cigars and I've been pairing a lot of cigars with a lot of different bourbon, blah, blah, blah. And the Kelvin collection I've kind of been getting into a little bit. I didn't really care to match it with a cigar like really with 4 and 5 and 6 with that dark rum influence on that. Ooh, that has some awesomeness to it. So, unlike the Shelby over here.
Yeah. My next one. I've been pulling out some oldies but goodies. Like this is from 2021. This is a shop with a cop pick.
This is whenever double oaks were awesome.
Yeah. And just again, if you like Woodford Double Oak, generally they're good. When you get the right barrel pick, they're even better. Like the diabetes one, like
Cheerio, honey Cheerio.
Yeah, yes, that
one was really good.
That one was really good too. And the shop with the cop one's really good too. And I've just been pulling it out and drinking it.
All right, next one. Now you all know how big of a fan I am of the Exceptional series. And I want to say the most hardcore of rare character fans until literally this little guy right here. So this is a rare character single barrel. This was done with the group. This is a straight rye whiskey. I think this is a special kind of single barrel from Ryan from Justice House Suburban. This thing, crazy awesome. If we believe what it is, it's from a Tennessee distillery. It's a rye mash bill. It's an experimental rye mash bill. It's probably from a really huge distillery down there, not named Jack Daniels. So you can kind of guess on this. But you talk about slowly sip on things. Look, this isn't for everybody. This is a little funky, and I get it.
It is a little funky.
But man, this is a short barrel of love in this, and I love it. I am literally here for all of it.
I liked it. I didn't love it, but it's just not completely my jam.
Yeah, I just really like it, and I feel. Oh, by the way, this is 140.8 proof.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with the proof.
It's 8 years old, 2 months. Yeah, I mean, because it doesn't drink remotely like hazmat either.
Yeah. All right. My next one, which I'm going to have to leave this one here too because he's been looking for this one again.
I didn't even know you had it.
I did have it. I'm a mad scientist. This is the Still Austin Castrank bourbon. We love Still Austin, and we pretty much like all of the releases that they've done.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they just make good whiskey. And happy about it. And so I stole this one and took it home with me. I'll leave it here and be sad that I left it here, but I'm taking something else with me that I'm not sure what it'll be yet, but I'm going to take something to replace this one. Good stuff, though. If you've not tried Still Austin, try it, find it. You will be happy that you did.
Been pleasantly surprised with everything Still Austin that we've had this year.
Yeah.
All right, and my last one, the one I'm going to get yelled at the most. This is a Willet 9-year-old. This is a Liquor Barn OG pick. For people who are wanting to know, this is barrel number 5875, 128.6 proof. So I've been drinking, honestly, just again talking about either bottle shares or camp outs. I've been drinking on a lot of Willet lately. And honestly, I've kind of figured out. When it gets a little warm outside, like it's not hot, but it's like a little warm, some of that fruit that can pop from Willet,
yeah,
kind of adds a nice little touch. whenever you're out there sitting on the front porch, just having a pour or two, having a cigar, stuff like that. So, and one of Dave's favorites.
It is my favorite. There are a few that I do actually like. I generally talk poorly about them, but it's really just in jest because he has so many buddies that love it so much. I have a lot of friends. I just figure I'd be that person that I'm part of. Zach and I have this channel, and Zach has all these friends that are Willet heads, and they're like, how do you even sit by him when he talks about Willet the way he does? And so, all right, so
you're sticking with the same color.
Yes, the purple top. Listen, I love.
Man, if that became a thing with Old Forester, could you imagine the people that would get upset about that?
Yeah, Tim, tell me how you would feel about that. just tell me.
He's gonna pull up to your house right now.
I'll be curious. Anyway, this is the 1924 controversial bottle, but I love it so much. I drink it all the time because I like it that much. It's one of my favorite releases this year from just sheer enjoyment. Mm-hmm. It is good in so many different ways. The only thing I hated about it, and what everybody hated about it, was the price of it. But at the end of the day, if bourbon makes you happy at whatever price you pay for it, it makes you happy. So just enjoy it. So I'm enjoying this one. So
agreed.
That is...
I think that's everything.
Yeah.
So basically that's what we've been drinking on a lot here lately. Let us know in the comments below what you guys have been drinking on a lot lately. And hit that like, subscribe, notifications button. And until next time.
Yeah, we'll see you.
We'll see you.